Alright, day 6, profits and losses. Thinking today going tennis. Gives me a little leeway, because you don't know if the match is going to be 3 sets or 4 sets or 5 sets. So I'll come out like every 90 minutes, give you an update. We'll see how many sets this tennis match goes. Before I go in and play, I actually wanted to tell you, a few days ago I said I was running out of sports, and I might have to look up the rules to hurling. Hurling with an H. I don't expect a lot of people to know that sport. It's common in Northern Europe. It's kind of like lacrosse, but with like field hockey sticks. There's actually a Jason Statham movie where he describes it as a cross between hockey and murder. And I actually own a hurley, which is the name of the stick. The ball, which is like a baseball with very pronounced seams, is called a slither. I own a hurley and a slither. I used to keep them both in the car with me in case I ever drove by a field and someone was playing a pickup hurling game, but that never happens in the US. So now I just keep them in New York. When I'm back in New York at my parents' house, I'll show you my hurley and my slither. Alright, it's windy. I don't know, I've been playing like an hour and a half. First set of this tennis match of a poker session is over. I'm down like 90, a lot of strong hands, getting terrible boards. You know what's interesting? This sign out here. No smoking within 25 feet of the doors? I mean, here's the door, and there's the edge of the terrace. We don't have 25 feet, not that I'm smoking, but this is what it was made for. If you're gonna have that sign, you gotta give them 25 feet. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, gonna head back in. Don't wanna miss my blind. And that's about it. Don't wanna stay crazy late because I do have an early day tomorrow. Very interesting and long day tomorrow. Need to be here. I'd like to be here by 10 a.m. Don't need to be here by 10, but I would like to be here by 10. Interesting day tomorrow. Alright, second set is done. It's like an hour later. These slot machines are kind of noisy. Deal with it. I think I'm down like $10 more than I was earlier. Gave a shout out to someone when I first got here. Just learned today his name is Eric. He was on a heater the first like 45 minutes or so. He's at the same table as me. Yeah, came over here. The beverages. Beverages are right over there. Got something to drink. And we got 5 tables going. High hands going till midnight. Not instant pay every 20 minutes, but it's a solid Friday night here at the Horseshoe Baltimore. And 2 sets in this tennis match are over. I have something to tell you. Let me go to a quieter place though. It's funny, it smells like pizza right here because right behind this row of slot machines is the escalator down to the first floor, and right at the bottom of the escalator is the pizza place. So it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I got here and 2 people, I don't know if they officially got ejected, but their nights were done in the poker room for sure. It was like a racial political argument. One of the players was, it's like 60 to 70. He's white. He was wearing a hat that made it very clear he's a fan of Donald Trump. And the other was about the same age, maybe slightly younger. And a woman and African American. I heard they were getting into it when they were both waiting for a seat, and then they got sat at the same table, so it just continued. I got there right when it ended. I wish I heard more of it. I walked in, there was a seat open, I walked to the table, I put my chips down, I wasn't even sitting yet, and like, it was at the height of this like escalation between the 2 of them. The hand in progress was the last hand of the night for both of them. The man claimed the woman was using racial slurs against him, and that's about all I got out of it. The guy, though, is just a jerk. He got ejected about a week earlier for nothing racial nor political. Just, he's always loud and incredibly annoying, and he got ejected pretty close to a week earlier. Really, the content of what he was saying had nothing to do with it. It was just like so loud and obnoxious he had to go. So that happened. It was either Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday early afternoon when I first got here. All right, Gonna get dinner here at the supermarket, giant supermarket. Results at the bottom. Lost 126. Didn't play for that long. You know, I didn't know, looking back now, the results from my first week here were just like much more entertaining and volatile than this week where I'm doing this series. I didn't know that was gonna be the case. I did know I was gonna be playing a lot more the first week. So part of the reason I stopped in Council Bluffs and stopped for as long as I did, and then part of the reason I stopped here, and the duration is as long as it is for diamond purposes. I played a lot in Council Bluffs the whole month, and I played a lot here the first like 10 days, and I still need to play, but it's not like to the point anymore where I need to like be going for like 9-hour days every single day. So still need to play, but like occasional 3 to 5 hour days are fine. I'm very confident I'll still get diamond. So yeah, the second week not as many hours, and I guess not as entertaining as the first week would have been, but that's what it is. So today's day 6. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I'm gonna be in the poke room at 10. Probably gonna be there till well after midnight. And tomorrow will be interesting. So I hope. It's not totally up to me. I'm gonna try. You'll see what I'm talking about tomorrow. One last thing, I'm listed as doubtful for the World Series of Poker Circuit, Lake Tahoe, which is going on right now about 2,800 miles away. Herbs and Rye is there. Someone in a staking forum, when he was selling pieces of his tournament package, asked if I would be there, and he said doubtful. Thought the answer was no, but apparently I'm doubtful. I might be there. Small chance. I actually did check some flights and some trains. Didn't make sense logistically, but not going to be there. But if you're into like football and like probable, doubtful, questionable, apparently I'm listed as doubtful according to Herbs and Rye. And remember, rice is a spoon food.